Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's me, Lalo Minte, from Minte's Poultry Farm. I'm the farm manager of Minte's Poultry Farm. Yeah, this is the area which I haven't experienced about it before embark into it as a business. So I've been working on poultry farming for almost some years before embarking as my own commercial business. I was so much, inspired by poultry farming uh, since back in, 2015-14. Then the poultry was not more commercialized in this country, so everybody was relying on imported eggs. So we see it as an opportunity and also a pioneer to be part of the pioneer to make it as a commercialization in this country as well. Thank God, from since 2015 up to date, you can see the imported eggs and chicken has taken big steps in the market, starting from the mini market to the supermarket to the corner shops to the hotels. Before, even at the mini markets, supermarkets, all of them were using imported eggs. But thank God today, even at the corner shop, the majority now are using local eggs. People are well aware of local eggs. So that's it's a great achievement for the poultry farmers as well. When you look at the back in days, whereas people don't know much more about the local eggs. All what we know is imported egg. Yeah. So we were part of those people who's sensitize and make it happen. Thank God for that. We produce our own egg here. So the reason why we are more into this, it was to stop that transportation, that imported, eggs from outside, to Gambia. So we make the fresh egg, available for our people by grace of God. And at least now we have more people are venturing into the business, and we expect more also to come to make sure I'll feed our people with fresh egg and fresh chicken and halal as well. Yes, as I said, from previous interview before, uh, we have our hatchery, whereas we commercialize it, and all those is how we can able to minimize the imported product, and also protect our industry to always be available in terms of chicks or feed or whatsoever. So if you only focus on production of eggs here and there's no chicks or there's no feed, we end up close. So but to avoid all those things, you must have hand in hatchery, the feed mill. So for you to be in a safer side, to be consistent in production line. Yeah, fertile egg normally we imported it from Europe. Then we receive it from the airport and bring it to our hatchery and hatch it. After 21 days, we able to supply the farmers. If we are supplying our own farmers, so we supply our farms. Then we go for the brooding stage up to 4 months, 5 months. Then they start laying 6 months. Then they start to produce egg. Then we supply it to the market. That's how the whole process is all about. Well, in hatchery, usually what happens, the minimum order from Europe is 50 carton, which is almost 18,000 eggs, which make it a little bit difficult for smallholder hatcheries or smallholders machines to able to operate, consistently. So, but thank God we operating as a commercial, we do order like 50 or above, carton, so that we can able to supply the Gambian farmers. Well, from the chicks, as you can see last time, we have the team of experts, the team of veterinary and the operators. All those are well experienced people, and we also take strict measure to so that to make sure that they can be free of disease. So we don't take that easy. to make sure that our chicks are always in healthy. And after from the machine, immediately we make sure all the necessary vaccines are put in place before we supply it to the farmers. So they are already well vaccinated in the hatchery before going out. Well, this poultry business has definitely added a lot of value into my life. So, and that also gives me a lot of responsibility to take it very seriously, because when people are looking up to you, then you have a bigger responsibility. You want to make sure that to deliver to the maximum. So really, it has changed a lot to my life, definitely. Well, I think our farm has made a lot, starting from back in days, from Sukuta Nema up to here, everywhere. We want to make sure everybody benefited from our product. We are not only even into the industry, but we also are very close to the local community. As you see, even some of our outlets, we always have them, very close to the local community. If you cannot even afford the full tray, you can able to buy eggs from us. Chicken also, if you cannot afford the full chicken, even with $50, you can able to eat chicken. So we make sure that the community benefit from us. We always give back to the community whatever we have. Definitely, definitely. The poultry has taken me to another level in the Gambia here, because the branding, meaning like Minty. Most people in the Gambia, those who are into poultry sector, even they don't see me, but most of them knows about my name. All those is because of this poultry industry, this poultry things. So definitely, it has given me, as I said, a big value into my life. It make me more valuable. It make me more even demanding. Definitely. So poultry has definitely changed my life. So I can't complain more. I only thank God for it. Really. Just believe in yourself and pray. You understand? So whatever you don't believe in it, don't waste your time on it. Because I can remember when we are starting this poultry industry, nobody see our vision. Nobody believe in us because people don't know it. I remember even when we go to the naming ceremony or the gathering, people start to be even mocking me, egg seller, a chicken seller, and all those stuff, just to discourage you. You know the how the local community, how they are. If they don't understand something, they make you feel discouraged. But I believe in it. I believe because I have that vision that I can able to go far. By the grace of God, that's where we are now. So just let them believe in themselves and keep working hard and be consistent, yeah, on what they are doing. I think poultry industry. If we are talking of food self sufficiency in this country, poultry has already taken lead. Because today, all the food we are talking about in this country to be self-independent, the country to be self-independent. Poultry is almost the leading industry so far. I think so, and I believe so. So in next few years' time, I don't think we will need anything like a poultry product from outsiders. We can able to do it, and we can do it by grace of God. We are on track. Agriculture is a huge sector, definitely. Agriculture is not only about what we know, the groundnut farming and rice farming. But if you talk of agriculture, the first thing what people thought of, the groundnut farming, the rice farming, or maybe the garden and all those things. But poultry also is part of it. Fishery, although it's so huge. So, but what we choose for us, is the poultry sector, but it's still under agriculture. So agriculture is something, humanity cannot go without it. It's the backbone is of everything. Before doing anything, you must have some, food on your table first for you to able to, at least, have that energy to do whatever you wanted to do. So agriculture is something, people need to take it very seriously. As I said before, if you don't work in agriculture, you work for the agriculturist. So because whatever you earn from your salary, you end up go and go take that money and go and give it to those who are doing agriculture. So it's something we cannot just left behind. You have to take it seriously. So it's better, let the young people see it in that aspect. Poultry, the major organic farming, as I can say, especially in the Gambia here, there's no organic, strong manure more than in a poultry manure. Poultry manure can be diluted, maybe more, and it still be more effective in the organic manure. As I showed you last time, these are something is mechanization, but what people knows most is the manure mixed with sawdust. But this also like the battery cage system manure, as I show you our soccer way, where you the soccer soak it and take it to the manure dryer and extract the water from it and dry it and pound it, as you see it there. So that one is very, very good organic manure because by using it, this orange are even less than 2 years. But look at them how they are, and we don't prioritize them. Sometimes we just give them some, but banana, most especially bananas, the horticultures. So that water also is very, very powerful. It's a very, very good organic manure. Whereas you don't even need that fertilizer to add it into your crops or gardens. So poultry has a big contribution to organic manure, really. Well, we love your job so much. Without you guys, people out there will not see what we are doing. So we can only do this work here and only confined within the few people who come and see it by yourself. But those sitting outside there, the media, this generation, everything is about the media. Even me, I want to be a media personnel, to show my, product to everybody, to advance myself and so. So you taking me out there definitely is something, unbelievable, really. Because whatever good you are doing, if people don't see it, if people don't understand it, I mean, it's meaningless, it's useless. So it's the media personnel who are taking us out there and know the importance of our work and also know the difference between our product and the other products coming from outside. I think people need to know that. People need to understand that even this poultry sector is because of the media's outlets. That's why people are more aware about the local product compared to the imported one. Because all what we know is that anything about Gambians, people don't value it. Anything coming from outside, that's what they value most. But that is totally different from the food. So this is something food, as we know, eggs laid today, and eggs lay which you don't even know. You can't compare that. So it's media who does that. Definitely keep it up. What you are doing. I think it's like how they put, maths and English. Agriculture should be part of that because, hence, we give our back to agriculture. Whatever we work for, it is going to be outside. Even all this inflation is because, we don't take agriculture as commercialization. As long as, we commercialize it, we have it abundantly in this country. Obviously, the little you earn, from your salary, the junk part of it, will definitely stay in this country. But, if you look at it now, most of our, earning goes outside because of, agriculture product. So it's something, if we give our back to it, we end up, enslaved to outsiders. I think, for our own part, it would be different from those who are coming to embark into this business. As I said, we are the pioneers, to say, or the people who are we are part of the people who start this poultry business as commercialization, to commercialize it, to produce more than 300, 400, or 500 crates more. You understand? So all what we know is, traditional farming, and I mean, just small scale farming. Anyway, that's what is more common before. So when we come up, we want to commercialize it. Marketing was a problem. So you yourself have to go out there and create your own market. So if you have a product, you don't have a market, you end up, go out. So then market is there, but the inputs are not there. The feed is not available. So you have to wait for someone to bring it for you, or maybe sometimes you can stay a week. You don't even have a commercial feed for your birds. So it definitely is definitely not viable at all. So that even trigger us to go for the feed mill as well. So after the feed mill also, then we know that we don't have chicks. So we have no choice because we rely on outsiders. So they only prioritize themselves first before us. So then we have to go for the hatchery as well. So that at least to protect our investments. Because if you miss any of this one, then your business is collapsed. So probably the next generation coming, they will not encounter such challenges. So even those market, what to say, those restaurant, we do it purposely to advance our local product, so that people can taste our product, compared to the imported one. Because people always have some people talk so much negative things about the poultry product, the chickens and all those stuff. But now they are seeing, they have a restaurant where we call it a citizen chicken restaurant. You can come there and taste this chicken. You know that definitely what I used to hear about the chicken is totally different. So all those are the one just to make sure that even there's no commercialization, but you have all these, they are all there to make sure that you have the consistency on your production. Well, I am in for the association, and then we are open to support. And we are open for collaboration, and we will love to work with focus on agriculture, and we will definitely do our own part to make sure that because your media outlets are the one going out there, reach out to the people outside there. So we have our limitation in that area. So but you see what we do and what we can able to also support outside there. So there are a lot we can able to work with. Definitely we are open for your collaboration, and we really salute what you guys are doing. You are doing, I might say you guys are even doing this for us, because you are putting us out there for people to know what we are doing. So without the media, those people will not know and they will not see. So definitely